Smooth runs into the women's 100-meter hurdle semi-finals in this morning's session at the Paris Olympic Games when Jamaican queens Danielle Williams, Ackera Nugent and Janeek Brown made it through safely to the semi-finals. As anticipated, both Nugent and Williams easily won their heats. This is going to be fire. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we continue to go. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drop to drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep, good to go. First up, let me just say point blank, I cannot show you any clips of the Olympic Games, particularly this is not the World Championships or the Diamond Leagues or something else. If I show you even a millisecond of a clip, I will get a strike. If I get 3 strikes, I will no longer have a channel. So you'll notice none of us YouTubers are showing you these videos. Not even the Olympic Games site is showing you the videos. So we can't show you the videos. Okay, let's get into this morning's exciting session with the women's 100-meter hurdles. Now, we know that Jamaica is not doing as well in the sprints as we would like to, but I think this is about to change based on what I saw this morning and based on what I've been saying all year long. All 3 Jamaicans made it through to the semi-finals. Ackera Nugent and Danielle Williams were fire. And of course, Janeek Brown, the comeback kid, looked solid also. Now, you should remember all of these 3 young ladies from the exciting finals of the Jamaican National Championships in this event.
Roswell Wilson back on their mark. This time they are away cleanly. Look at Danielle Williams. Ackera Nugent has flown out of the blocks. Nugent has left the rest of the field for dead. Danielle Williams trying to get back. Look at Ackera Nugent. What time will she produce? Ackera Nugent, 12.25 seconds. Will that be confirmed? Will that be confirmed? She is the national champion. Is she the new national record holder? That is a fantastic run from Ackera Nugent. She is in disbelief.
12.28.
New
12.28 makes her
0.5.
the new national record holder. Congratulations, Ackera Nugent, on a dominant performance.
We're leading.
We're leading. Redemption galore. Danielle Williams with the boogeyman on her back. She's second, but look who is third.
Janeek Brown makes the Olympic team with 12 points.
With this win, Ackera Nugent established a new national record in the women's 100-meter hurdles at incredible 12.28, her new personal best, as well as briefly a world-leading time. Nugent enters this event as the second fastest in the world for the 2024 season, but that doesn't mean she's automatically going to win, okay? Or just trust me, because this is a stacked field. But I think Jamaica has a very strong chance of hitting that podium. In heat number 1, Toby Amusan was featured against the comeback kid Janeek Brown. Now, Janeek Brown, I thought she looked a little ring rusty, to be very frank with you. She started, we'll discuss it. But the key is she made it through to the semifinals, and I see a tremendous amount of potential in this young lady. Toby Sanders anticipated won this one in 12.49 and looks like she's rounding back into form. A Johnston of the United States ran 12.61, looked solid, and Brown 12.84 qualifies into the semi-finals. I thought Janeek Brown, you see her here, she just looked almost like she was in disbelief, but got out of the blocks okay. Delivered a very good run for the first 4 hurdles. As you can see here, that's her in, I think, the 3rd lane. And she ran really well right up until maybe the middle, like the 6th and 7th hurdles. She seemed to have just, I don't want to say lose concentration, but she came back to life, hurdles 9 and 10, and right off the 10th hurdle, surged and was able to get through to the finals, to semi-finals, apologies. but I thought she looked good. Now, honestly speaking, I just think what we're seeing with Janeek is just a little ring rust. I mean, if you know her story, almost no one anticipated her making it through to represent the island. She's an incredible comeback story. I'm going to do a whole thing on her. Hugely proud of this young lady, but she looked good, made it through the semi-finals, and I'm of the impression, based on what I saw this morning, she will only get better. So do not count her out. Good luck, made it to the semi-finals. Big up to Jamaica's Janeek Brown. In Heat 4, the reigning world champion, the remarkable Danielle Williams, was in complete command in this instance. Williams won in a comfortably executed 12.59 ahead of Levin, who ran 12.73, with Kambunji taking third in 12.81. Truly, Danielle Williams had, she said she was trying to put her race together, and I thought she has. I think she has. You can see here she was out. She's over there in lane 8, completely in control of the race from the very beginning. That's her in the Jamaican colors. Kambunji started out like fire, but Williams was just, you can just see the difference. Williams is just in a class by herself compared to the rest of the persons in this field. She looked really good. Honestly, she looks as good as she did in the semifinals at World Championships. Now, this wasn't the fastest time, but she was so smooth over those hurdles. She looked really good, and I can't wait to see what she does in the semifinals. Like I said, people, I am really excited about this in particular. But then let's move on to the 5th and final heat, which features the second fastest woman in the world so far for the 2024 season. A personal favorite, Malika Bubu, I call her. Like when I'm picking them, the remarkable Ackera Nugent. Honestly, in full command in this heat. Ackera Nugent had to contend with the remarkable Devon Charlton of the Bahamas. Of course, she is the world record holder and the world champion in the 60-meter hurdles. Of course, one would anticipate that Charlton would have gotten out like lightning. Ackera Nugent won the final heat 5, in a time of 12.65 conservative run. Charlton came second in 12.71, with Stark of the United States taking third in 12.72 seconds. As we were now expecting, Ackera Nugent was a picture of concentration and again was in full command. Charlton got out like lightning, but surprisingly, Nugent was right there with her. I had anticipated Devon being ahead, but at no point. Nugent was right there, very controlled, ran really, really well, with the exception, I think, of hurdle number 7. Something awkward happened there in terms of Nugent, but she recovered very quickly and was just smooth right through the line. Charlton was also very impressive in this one, and Stark of the United States in the last 30 meters surged to take that 3rd spot. Nugent looked completely in command, but Charlton cannot be underestimated. Now, going into the semifinals, the fastest qualifiers, Jasmine Camacho, Queen of Puerto Rico, no surprise there. She qualified at 12.42, with Toby Amasan running 12.49 as the second fastest qualifier. Masai Russell, the current world leader in this event, with 12.53 qualifies as the 3rd fastest. Vissa with 12.53. They both have the 3rd fastest time. They're sharing it. Francis Samba did as we anticipated, 12.56, 5th fastest time. Danielle Williams, 6th fastest time, 12.59. Nugent has the 8th fastest time, 12.65, and Janeek Brown, her 12.84 makes her the 17th fastest going in. Now, Amasan looked really, really good in heat number 1, where Brown ran. She just looked completely in command. Quinn, heat number 2, same thing, amazing run. Masai Russell, confident, focused, looked really, really good also with her 12.53. Now, first up, let's talk about Janeek Brown. Like I said, all I saw was a little ring rust. maybe a little disbelief that she was there. In fact, that they on the line before they started, she when the camera focused on her, she was shaking her head. You could see her saying in herself, "I can't believe I'm actually here." As I said, she got a great start, awesome start. In the middle of the race, I don't know, not that awesome, but she did enough to get through to the semifinals. I really believe that she will only get better. She looked solid. Now, the time, 12.84, is not the fastest, but the truth is none of these people were running really fast. Remember, these are rounds. These young ladies are trying to conserve. And Janeek Brown, although she's not been active for a while, is one of the best hurdlers Jamaica has ever produced. So this young lady, I am seeing good things. I'm hoping she makes it through to the finals. I believe that there's a high possibility that she will. Now, Danielle Williams. Wow, world champion twice. What can I say? She's Danielle Williams. The race she put together in heat number 4 with a little more speed is a winner. Awesome race. You could see that she had all the imperfections that I'd seen throughout the season. When she herself said she was working in different phases of the race, you can see she really put together a great race. And I'm getting a feeling that she's going to start peaking like she did at the World Championship Finals last year. She looked really, really solid. And I am very excited to see what she does in the semis and in the finals. She looked good, people. Seriously, she looked really, really good and in command. And everyone was, like I said, everybody was conserving. So no one is pushing themselves too hard. Ackera Nugent. Absolute picture of focus and concentration. Looked really good in this process. Again, great race. And for me, what was very impressive, because you don't know, say I'm a huge fan of Ackera Nugent. We have had her on the show, and it's like what I'm picking them. No joke. Awesome young lady. I really, really, really think she's going to be a massive factor here. Massive factor. That race that she put together was almost perfect, with the exception of hurdle number 7 or 8, where there's a kind of bubble. But great race. And what was very impressive was the start. Listen, people, Devon Charlton is fire. When it getting out there, Devon Charlton is like, she's like lightning. And Nugent was right there with her. At no point was Charlton ahead of her, which in a little way kind of surprised me, but that's a very good surprise. All 3 of our young ladies look really, really good. Now, before I continue talking about Nugent, let me tell you something. Amasan looks like she's rounding back into form. Quinn, I thought, looked smoothest of all the runners. Russell has something to prove. So you're looking at Russell, you're looking at Quinn, you're looking at Amasan. The French young lady, Samba, she's fire. Do not take her light. I think she's in the top 4 fastest this year, and she's standing in front of a home crowd. So that gives her a home crowd psychological advantage, and they're going to be pushing her on. So what I'm trying to say to you is that this is not going to be a walk in the park for Ackera Nugent or Danielle Williams. They're going to have to fight for this. The other athletes that they're running against, like I said, them are fire. So, but realistically, we have a huge chance, and anybody who follow me here knows I really believe we're going to be on that podium. But it is going to be a fight, because, like I said, Amasan rounding back into form. Queen is always very, very dangerous. Samba, home turf advantage. Charlton, very, very dangerous. She has fixed the latter part of her race. So for me, Samba, Charlton, Masai Russell, Toby Amusan, Jasmine Camacho, Quinn, they all look really dangerous. And the truth is, the other 2 American girls, Stark and the other one, they look really good too. So I'm telling you that this is going to be a fight. I had said to you from the beginning of the year that, to me, the most competitive female race that's going to happen at the World Championships is going to be this one, the finals of the women's 100-meter hurdles. This is almost wide open. So what I'm saying is it's not going to be a walk in the park for anyone. However, Danielle Williams looks incredible, and Ackera Nugent looks incredible. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and the like button. Remember, you are royals, kings and queens. Bless up!